what's up? It's Tay Rice. I'm back with another video. Please excuse the crinkling noise that you may hear in the background. My son feels the need to play with his toy right now, even though he should be sleeping, but that's what he's doing if you hear some crinkling noise. So I'm back with another video. I'm trying to make this one quick, but I'm really excited for this one because I'm recording a Q&A. A random Q&A, nothing specific. I had my Instagram followers on my lock and lifestyle page, jenellelocs, just asked me some questions, random questions about my locks, about me, about life, and I got a good response from y'all. So I'm gonna be answering some questions today, and we're just gonna get into it. And I have them right here on my iPad, but before we get started, I have two Instagram pages. I have a personal page, it's public, you can follow it, but I don't really post like lock content on there. I made a separate Instagram for my lock content, and it's called jenellelocs. So I'm gonna go ahead and put each question up on the screen. I'm gonna black out everybody's name just, you know, for privacy reasons. So the first question I got from one of my followers was, would you ever dye your locks, use hair, or the wax paint? If so, what color? So let's talk about dyeing our hair, right? I've never dyed my hair before. I have never dyed my locks before. I've never dyed my loose natural hair. When I did have a different hair color, it was like extensions like box braids or Marley twists, or that's pretty much the extent of it. Box braids or Marley twists where I ever had like a different hair color. And I definitely have thought about dyeing my hair, but I'm more so nervous about the health of my hair. Everybody's hair is different. Everybody's hair reacts differently to, you know, dyeing and bleaching. Personally for me, I don't think I would bleach or dye my hair just because I am content with the color that my hair is right now. It looks black most days, but if you go on my Instagram page, you can see that my hair is actually pretty brown. Maybe it looks a little dark brown in this picture. It's pretty dark brown, like black looking. So I don't think that I would ever dye it. I'm okay with what color it is right now. Not to say that I never will, but right now, I'm just not interested. Do I think about it? Yes, I do. But when I think about how much ease I have with taking care of my hair now, and how much more work I feel like dealing with dyed or bleached hair would be, I'm not there yet. I'm not ready to add extra stuff to my hair routine and do extra. But personally for me, I probably will not dye my hair, and if I ever do, I would probably start with like the very ends of my hair just to see how they are, how, you know, it acts, and then maybe move on to dyeing my hair. But right now I'm not interested. And they also asked me if I would use like the colored wax. I don't know if y'all have seen that before, but I've seen it before where people do like blue, pink with like the wax, and off rip, wax, that don't even sound good to me. Like I feel like the wax would just get stuck on my locks. Like I'm okay with like the hair color that I have now, so I'm not really pressed to dye or bleach or use wax or anything like that. The next question is, what has been your favorite moments of your lock journey? Overall, the lock journey has been great. Every day has not been likable. There have been many days where I just felt like, what am I doing with my hair? Why am I doing this? Is it really going to turn out how I want it to be? You know, when you spiral and think about all the what ifs. But I would say my most favorite part of my lock journey would probably be like the first year, because everything was brand new. That's when you start your lock journey. You really get into the journey. Then your hair is constantly changing. It's like a new discovery. So I feel like that was probably like the most favorite part of my lock journey. Of course, you know, I'm still loving it now. I will be 3 years locked as of May 31st of this year. We'll move on to the next question. Question says, did growing your locks help with confidence if you had any issues before? And the answer to that is 100%. Going back to that first year of my locks is when I really had to come to terms with, okay, bitch, this is what we look like, okay? This is what it is. You're either gonna love it or you're gonna hate it. And I'm only giving myself one choice, but to love it. I feel like my lock journey definitely did help me with my confidence and just like standing firm in who I am and what I look like, and like this is me, and like you gonna like it or you gonna hate it. To answer that question, my locks have definitely made me grow when it comes to my confidence and just feeling good about myself in general, because this is the natural state, you know, that I'm in. And like I said, you're either gonna like it or you're gonna hate it, and I'm only giving myself one choice but to like it. Of course, it took me some time. I didn't instantly love my locks. Okay, so the next question says, a lot of people with dreads say it's the best decision they ever made. Do you feel the same? And yeah, I would definitely have to agree with that, taking it back to the last question and just like my confidence as a person and what I look like and just how I feel about myself. Locking my hair has been like one of the best decisions I've ever made, and I encourage anybody who's thought about locking their hair or wants to lock their hair to do so. I don't even know who pre-lock Taylor was. Like, who was she? I don't know, but I'm me now, and I feel like this is who I was supposed to be. This is who I am, and this is who I should have been all along. And now I'm here. And so this is the next question. This is kind of the same question that I originally answered, but it says, would you ever dye the tips of your dreads, and if so, what color? And the answer to that question is probably not. So we're moving on to the next question. The next question says, LOL, just asking, but what do you think of Caucasian people with dreads? Who like it? I love it. Next question. Favorite entertainer with dreads? The first person that comes to mind is T-Pain. He's the first person that comes to mind, and I love T-Pain and his music, so I'm gonna go with T-Pain. Next question says, do you want your hair longer or do you think it's at the perfect length? I want them inches, okay? I'm trying to grow that shit to my ass. I'm really happy with how far my hair has come and how long it is right now. I always say that I'm going to grow my hair until it starts to get in the way of everyday life. Then I would consider cutting it or trimming it. Not cutting it completely, but trimming it. The next question is, how many locks do you have? I get this question very often. I know some people say like you're not supposed to count them. I don't really care. I have 70 locks, even 70. So we're moving on to the next question, and it says, what do you do to keep your hair so healthy? Honestly, I do the bare minimum. I don't mess with my hair every day. I may spray it with some rose water a few times a week, oil it maybe once, maybe twice a week. But if we're being honest, these past like 2 years of my lock journey, I don't do that much. The only products I use are water, rose oil, castor oil, and I just started using the yall peppermint oil. Other than that, that's it. I will use like edge control for my edges. Occasionally, rarely, every once in a while, when my retwist is really old, I will use a little bit of edge control, a little bit, to slick my locks into like a top knot bun or whatever. But I do not do that often, like at all. And when I do it, it's because I'm planning to wash my hair like very soon afterwards. Okay, so we're moving on to the next question, and it says, how often do you retwist? I will retwist typically every 4 to 6 weeks. When I first started my lock journey, I was more so on a strict schedule of when I would retwist, but now I really just retwist whenever. Not sooner than 4 weeks, not sooner than a month, but anytime after that, if I feel like retwisting, I'll retwist. If I don't, I don't. All right, so this next question is not specifically lock related, but they're just asking me what my biggest regret is. I would say my biggest regret is allowing people to access me when they didn't deserve it. But also allowing that has, you know, led me to grow to the person that I am now. And I feel like I am much more wiser than I was before. But I don't really have any regrets that like I wish I could just like go back and undo. This question says, I think I already asked one, but do you like girls? No, I do not. like girls. Another question that I got was, what's a show that you're really into right now? I just finished Power, like the first like Power with Ghosts and whatnot, the first 6 seasons. I just finished that, so I was really into that for a while. I'm in the process of watching P-Valley. Haven't finished it, but it's pretty good. And I'm also watching BMF right now. I feel like I'm forgetting a show, but those are the top 3 that come to mind. Next question is, what's a snack you feel you can't live without? Honestly, I'm not really a snack person. Like, I am trying to create a healthier lifestyle for myself and, you know, create healthier habits as far as like food and exercise come. I guess if I had to choose one, Chobani complete drinks. They're like yogurt drinks and they have like different flavors. The vanilla and the strawberry ones are my favorite. So the next question is, how do you maintain your locks? I do the bare minimum when it comes to my hair. I use minimal products, I do minimal styling, and I really just let it do what it does. Like I said, I don't retwist that often. I'm not on a strict schedule, but within like the first year of my lock journey, I would retwist like every month, and I would only use water and oil. In the beginning of my lock journey to retwist, I did use aloe vera gel, but I feel like it didn't really make a difference, so I stopped using it, and I haven't really been able to tell a difference in my retwist. When I'm in the house, I always have a scarf or a bonnet on. I rarely ever lay down anywhere without a scarf or bonnet, and I feel like that is a very important factor that plays into like the health of my locks, because it keeps a lot of lint and whatnot out of my hair. Between washes, I just try to like go through my hair and pick out any lint that may have, you know, gotten in there or that I may have missed over the weeks. And I also do brush my locks, because that definitely helps me rid my hair of whatever lint may be in there. I know a lot of people don't think you should brush your locks, but personal preference, I like it. I've seen how much lint it can get out of my hair, so that's why I do it. Alrighty, and the next question is a really good one because I really don't have an answer to this. Where do you see yourself in 1 year? In a year, I see myself being a lot more financially stable. I see myself in a job role that I actually enjoy. In a year, I see myself traveling as much as I want to travel. The next question is, did you instantly love your locks and feel confident after getting them? And I would say yes, instantly I loved them because I knew what I was working towards. Did I feel confident immediately after getting them? Definitely took me a while because my hair was so short. Like, it was so short. I felt kind of bald, like a lot of people do when they start their locks. But as I said previously in the video, my confidence definitely grew with getting those locks. I had to be confident and secure in who I was and what I looked like in order to go out into the world every day. And you know, you just had to stand in that shit. And that's what you do. And like eventually, I feel like it just starts to like fake it till you make it. That's the best way I can say it. Fake it till you make it. You have to pretend to love that shit until you really do love that shit, and then you really start loving that shit. The next question says, your hair got so long so fast. Do you think it has more to do with genetics or routine? I would definitely say both. Yeah, half genetics, half routine. My mom's hair grows pretty fast, so I feel like that might contribute to why it seems like my hair is growing so fast. Alright, the next question says, first off, you look good, girl. Thanks, girl. And I want to lock mine. Would you say locks are low maintenance? I would definitely say locks are low maintenance. In the beginning, it may not seem like that because you may feel like you want to do so much to them and just try to style them to make them look better or put them in a fashion that you feel more comfortable with, because you know you are just starting your locks and you may not feel as confident or comfortable with what you look like and how short your hair is and how the shrinkage is and whatnot, because it's all new to you. But eventually you get used to it and you really do love it. Like I said, fake it till you make it. Definitely say locks are way more low maintenance than loose natural hair. Like even now when I think about like my hair being loose natural, I'm just like, bro, the amount of times I would have to do my hair a week, it's a no for me. I do not like doing hair. I don't like doing my own hair. I would definitely say locks are way more low maintenance than being loose natural, but I could be biased because I never fully learned how to do my loose natural hair. I went from relaxers to protective styles all the time to wearing wigs to braids and protective styles again to locks. So I never really took the time to fully understand my loose natural hair and figure out what looks good, how to do it, yada yada yada. So yeah, I could be biased. Alrighty, so we are finally down to the last question. This question says, are your locks considered small or thick or in the middle? My locks are definitely all different sizes. The outer portions of my locks are definitely smaller than some of the ones that like are in the back or in the middle of my hair and are thicker. If you look at this lock, these two locks right here, look at how skinny this 2-strand twist is compared to one of the fat daddies in the back. Like this is 2 locks and this is 2 locks. So I definitely have a variety of sizes going on here. Some of them are small, some of them are thick, but honestly, I'm okay with that. That was the last question. I feel like I have been talking forever, but I want to thank y'all for asking me questions. First of all, I wasn't expecting to get that many questions. Make sure you go and follow me on my main page, _. Follow me on my Locked In Lifestyle page, which is jenellelocs. And yeah, if you haven't already liked, commented, and subscribed to my YouTube channel, go ahead and do that for me right now. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I'm going to go. Yeah, make sure y'all are keeping up with me on my socials. Thank y'all for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.